is a natural order, the way things are meant to be. An order that says that the good guys always win, that you die when it's your time or you have it coming, that the ending is always happy, if only for someone else. Now, at some point, it became clear to us that our path had been chosen and we had nothing to offer the world. Our options narrowing down to petty crime or minimum wage. So, we stepped off the path and went looking for the fortune that we knew was looking for us. Once off the path, you do what you can to eat, to keep moving. You don't blow your ghost of a chance with nickel and dime. No possessions, no comforts. Need is the ultimate monkey.
22, I'm at the make or break stage, strapped with nothing but anger and blind rage. Trained to believe spores of war are in range, and we're all legal, my mind's my only cage. And needs were met, my family weren't poor, but my family were far from having it all. You ask why then am I so tense and stressed? Cause I was raised to accept nothing but the best. So understand I was settled for nothing less, and I can't stop till God lays me to rest. That's why I relate to characters like Scarface. The world is mine, I'll begin to chase. Allow my competitors a head start in the race. I refuse to lose my pride to lose any face. That's why I act the way I do, so say grace. Cause I want your cunts, I'ma destroy the place. Anger is a lot more effective than despair, so when I feel I'm under attack, take care. My appetite for wealth won't allow me to share. We work smarter, not harder when our pockets are bare. Look to the next fraud, a scheme for the ching. From 9 to 5ers to lifetime cribs. Smack dealers, yuckies looking through clothing bins. Beggars and cunts addicted to gambling. Cunts stuck in dead-end jobs, others doing bits. In the end you start to think it's the same thing. We're not used to having what we want, so as such we'll make do until the jackpot pays a bunch. Ladies may be just a stupid little hunch, but I think it's the reason we gamble too much. 32 bars to get you into my zone. Sit back and vibe now that I've set the tone. The Eastern bloc, staying defiant, freedom or death, motherfucker. They say judge is prevalent, that you're intelligent, so why the fuck aren't you acting like a gentleman? I say settle it, this shit's really irrelevant when you deal with animals that attack for the hell of it. Animals respect one thing, and that's fear. And it's the same on the streets out here. Always thought you get hit, come back twice as hard. So if I get rolled, I'm riding shotgun in a stolen car. No, it ain't cause I'm strong, it's cause I'm weak. It hurts me to be seen as soft in these streets. Most cunts are either hyenas or vultures that ain't doing shit without numbers or revolvers. Yeah, I told you before, life revolves around war. Name a century that hasn't had 4 or more. To the guy singing, what's it good for? You're a fool, it's the US economy's core. Yeah, I tell it how it is, not how it should be. It ain't always the way you wish that it would be, but I gotta adapt to all that surrounds me. You'll be the next subject in the coroner's town. Yeah, I tell it how it is, not how it should be. It ain't always the way you wish that it would be, but I gotta adapt to all that surrounds me. You'll be the next subject in the coroner's town.
Told y'all, you know, did I tell y'all?
I spit fire, sometimes my mentality's hell. Seekers only wanna start shit when they see me by myself. If I make my presence felt, cause they try to fuck me up. Coppers won't protect and serve it to jobs to lock me up. I ain't from the ghetto where crime seems to be the only option. And gang-related coffins is what happens often. Cause hardcore gangbang shit ain't fully our mentals. What happens if we start reflecting South Central? Pigs won't be shy to pull their clocks and spit. I take a look around, I'm starting to see bloods and crips. You don't believe me? Catch a train here and see for yourself, fool. The be careful in places like Liverpool or Fairfield. I ain't trying to scare you, man, but that's just the reality. These rhymes be cold like the nerves of the street mentality. I speak with clarity for what I'm seeing in life, and I ain't gonna play myself, kinda ain't got reason to lie.
Yeah, I tell it how it is, not how it should be. It ain't always the way you wish that it would be, but I gotta adapt to all that surrounds me. You'll be the next subject in the coroner's town. Yeah, I tell it how it is, not how it should be. It ain't always the way you wish that it would be, but I gotta adapt to all that surrounds me. You'll be the next subject in the coroner's found. It'd be a mistake to think I'm talking about the States, where we rap about drugs, guns, rape and hate. You say you can't relate, telling me it ain't reality. In actuality, it's a selfish mentality. I promise with this track I'm being completely honest. Fuck the coppers, we gotta deal with what's upon us. Crime was never an aspiration of mine, but working a 9 to 5 don't make life fine. I go to parties and clubs, strap crews attend. What am I to do if they shit on my girlfriend? I let it go, but weakness encourages them. Cunts just want to test the courage of men, cause no matter where you're from, power is God. The street, the dorm room, the boardroom, it's odd. People say the Eastern Bloc, tell it how it's not. Well, tell that to the guy that I seen get shot. Believe me, brother, I'm ready to die like a grieving mother, and I mentioned to try, but I find myself defending this ending of mine, wondering whether they're sending these enemy guys. The lies beneath the lies usually is the truth. Your wisdom is gained like your last back tooth, gained through pain and blood and hate and love. I got the stain of mud from a grave and dug for the innocent naive son that once existed. Before freedom was the bed, I wouldn't even risk it. But life's got me twisted and distant, to hell with it. Gonna succumb to temptation of the wicked. I pick at the government if I thought it would help, but I got a kick of myself to ticket to wealth. My team's praying I'll get paid as a microphone fiend, cause if I don't, it's the streets with the gun and the dream.
Contradictions of a man, part of God's plans. Civilized man, but violence out of hand. How could I be positive, living in a land where the earth beneath is hidden quicksand? Contradictions of a man, part of God's plans. Civilized man, but violence out of hand. How could I be positive, living in a land where the earth beneath is hidden quicksand?
It's the smallest things we experience in our life that have a profound effect on our living sight. That's exactly why I drop a jewel and everything I write. And if you ain't be catching them, you ain't hearing it right. The turn of fight of mine between heart and mind makes my path harder to find and to find. My mind tells me toe the line will come in time, but my heart yearns for a legacy left to rhyme. So I sacrifice this up before this art, and those around doing part share the ache in my heart. Cause every minute spent on perfecting my craft will be another dent to us, driving us apart. Not to mention the financial consequences. Depleted defenses got my back up on the fences. Others find my dedication to the senses senseless. So in essence, my art seems a death sentence.
Contradictions of a man, part of God's plans. Civilized man, but violence out of hand. How could I be positive, living in a land where the earth beneath is hidden quicksand? Contradictions of a man, part of God's plans. Civilized man, but violence out of hand. How could I be positive, living in a land where the earth beneath is hidden quicksand?
Contradictions of the man, hard to understand. How can peace be policed with a weapon? A firearm ban can take a legal gun out my hand, but you will never take the violence out my plan. For me it's either life or death, the gun or vest. Strike or defense, in which should I invest? It seems if you can't be the best, about the best. That's why you jacks sound like the rest. I ask why we fall the brunt of race wars, when universal law dictates every rich or poor. Why fight for God's an hermaphrodite? His skin color's grey, he can't be black or white. It's the reason why it gives birth to different types of life. Church to make you twice as high, faith to make you twice as right. When I'm on the brink, I let the stress flow through the ink, and as it sinks, so do the evil thoughts that I think.
Contradictions of a man, part of God's plans. Civilized man, but violence out of hand. How could I be positive, living in a land where the earth beneath is hidden quicksand? Contradictions of a man, part of God's plans. Civilized man, but violence out of hand. How could I be positive, living in a land where the earth beneath
I was brought up and taught to have no fear. No fear, 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 no fear.
How was I brought up?
I was brought up and taught to have no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear.
Judge. As judge, I was taught to come with sinister forces, plus forward head and necks get divorced. Perpetrators never face court schemes of thought. If the rod is sick with the pigs that I fought, so fuck if you got offended, cause I meant it. I ain't fretting cause every day you could be ended. Crim struck the pennant, wounds can't be mended. Dirty arms let it hit, man's never rented. Demented, zombies live for the next hit. We wreck shit, checking the block on some next shit. Fuck talking next clip, will see my next hit. Gotta top beat the dead chick to get a check, bitch. When I'm rapping, shit's the only thing you're packing. Keep attacking so hard, I'll make you think I'm acting. Until I go platinum, sell out and start macking. Beat retracted, balls is what rappers are lacking. Beats never bought it, producers get extorted. Who never thought it? That labels get rorted, tracks slaughtered, all performances applauded. Future shows aborted, punk hosts get deported. When they hit a blocks on the field to rock, cogs start to cripple and start to drop. But when fat sloths take off the tops, fuck what you got, this right here is hip hop. What?
I was brought up and taught to have no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, I was brought up and taught to have no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear.
Sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up while I speak. This would be a mistake to take my card for a weakness. Cause I ain't dumb enough to pump smack for sneakers. Don't mean I won't borrow my mates' heaters. Features of a punk is where there's beef to be cutting up the running duck. Telling you their cousins coming up, but you bluff a cut. All you do is butter up to tougher cuts like every other punk when I'm running up. Telling me the names of your cousins and your bro, and every other Tom, Dick and Harry that you know. But yo, it's a defense mechanism. That's why it's met with intense skepticism. I ain't hard, these cunts are just a bunch of pussies. I used to let you slide when cunts tried to push me, but I realized cunts are just cats with small dicks, that they don't know to shit until you rub their nose in it. Never judge a man by the company he keeps, judge him by the status of the enemies he beats. You can only truly claim that your music's dope when cunts sit this, quote the shit that you wrote. I provoke violence, getting shot makes you richer. Get the picture cause I ain't a motherfucking bitch, bruh. It's the judge shitting, yo, we fuck you, literature. Spitting up, sick of shit, cause it's my signature. Signature.
I was brought up and taught to have no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, I was brought up and taught to have no fear. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear,
Someone that saves your life while risking their own. The bodyguard that takes the bullet before the president's dome. On the other side, it's simply a disguise. Hard to spot, can't be distinguished by the eyes. I've seen friends take off when their mates getting bashed. Parents turn their backs and their own kids figure that partners cheating even though they can keep it hush. Secrets suck when you're actually breaching trust. I don't keep in touch with a lot of people from the past. Cross me once and that's enough for me to tell you to get fucked. It's hard to describe loyalty in a few bars. Go ask a friend that just got beaten up wearing a huge scar. Ask the wife that's at the club by herself getting drunk
saving up while the other half is overseas working hard. Loyalty for the people in your life, have a big grateful, but remember, give the same loyalty back where it came from.
Loyalty, more than just a word, it's a code for all inhabitants of Earth. Determines who stays, who goes, who really knows. Just wait and see what happens when matters get worse. Loyalty, more than just a word, it's a code for all inhabitants of Earth. Determines who stays, who goes, who really knows. Just wait and see what happens when matters get worse. In a world where it's every man for himself, I find I didn't know how loyalty is built. Friend, I lost the love that I once felt. When there were conditions to your offer of help, when times would die, I put myself in the line to find out you forget those situations prior. You had a rep I used to admire, but do what you desire, cause times are hardship, proving you're a liar. I'm peeved, cause in my time of need, nothing more received, I was left to bleed. Cunts are quick to say bros before hoes, gayest motherfuckers, women and our foes. Now I'm alone, these thoughts trouble me. All I got is these regrets to keep me company. Old friends now found to be duck of me, but luckily I got this beat to comfort me. It took a while to see the light through the night. Cunts are there for the prize but not the fight. People I once thought had the right ingredients to see well only around out of convenience. Whatever happened to all my brother's keeper, you only find your real mates when you face the reaper. Beep the doctor, keep the proper friends you got up when you're going down like a black hawk helicopter. Loyalty, more than just a word, it's a code for all inhabitants of Earth. Determines who stays, who goes, who really knows. Just wait and see what happens when matters get worse. Loyalty, more than just a word, it's a code for all inhabitants of Earth. Determines who stays, who goes, who really knows. Just wait and see what happens when matters get worse. I'm gathering up a coalition of the willing to stop US sponsors pillaging and killing. Thugs, let us redirect your hunger for blood. Drop the drugs but don't put down them guns. Kiss mom's face destined to take her sons on a quest to retrieve stolen trust funds. South and North Americans, black, Asian, Serbs, nomads with no lands, Arabs and Kurds. Let's revolt within the western suburbs. Change comes only with actions, not words. Put away past sores, past cause for the cause. Let this mark the ending of the race war. It's a new dawn, a revolution by the poor. Like Seth Gonzalez, the writings on the wall. And it's been for longer than I care to speak. Let our enemies form our bonds concrete.
Well, sing right line for criminal minds to listen to. Criminal minds to listen to. Well, sing right line for criminal minds to listen to. Criminal minds to listen to.
For centuries, we've been getting robbed blind. It's about time, take back what's ours of mine. A rhyme, we're keeping Zimbabwe in mind. Eye for an eye, what they're doing is fine. But power is useless if you don't know how to use it. Stop the excuses and stop being stupid. Knowledge is power, dollars are rhymes. But there's no point having a gun with no palms. Scars of a nation passed through history. Seeds of slave owners act, it's a mystery. Wondering why they haven't yet forgiven me. Half of everything's the only thing that'll get rid of me. Your earns on our backs and I wanna fuck them back. You killed us with gats but it's somehow slack. Crims aren't only ones that are gone to courts. Plots against the powerful, criminal thoughts.
Well, sing right line for criminal minds to listen to. Criminal minds to listen to. Well, sing right line for criminal minds to listen to. Criminal minds to listen to. Right line for criminal minds to listen to. Listen to. Right line for criminal minds to listen to. Listen to. Right line for criminal minds to listen to.
death with shackles broken. The berserk, the platinum tokens with my freedom spoken. The beast within's a work which you can't control, and the avalanche trigger is starting to roll. In the Arctic cold, the solitude I won't fold. 2004, music's casting a mold, and the horseman apocalypse are getting close. But I'm strapped, Joe. Riding far laps goes the born trailblazer. Fuck the mags, fuck the radio, fuck your haircuts and trucker hats. This ain't the 80s, yo. Spools of covert operations, a film shot of the separatist group, the Eastern Bloc. No one put us on, we got no Triple J song. No special guest appearance by an industry don. Just cunts will get along with, they won't make us rich. You ain't hardcore, you just a fucking strong bitch. Freedom or death, we'll accept nothing less. We're taking the path, travel less for the rest. It started east of Europe, took it to the southwest. And follow it until it ends in freedom or death. Freedom or death, we'll accept nothing less. We're taking the path, travel less for the rest. It started east of Europe, took it to the southwest. And follow it until it ends in freedom or death. War, the metaphor I choose to implore. We're doing it a way it hasn't been done before. Rap's freedom fighter, music's writer, but one man's freedom fighter is another's Al-Qaeda. Fuck my safety, hate mail and threats don't faze me. I'll let you work out whether I'm courageous or crazy. Daisies and lentils, just aren't my mental. Still like bush, I could be rich and wanna kill. I won't be happy till rap's free from the ill of the capitalistic rule that's been instilled. We're all gotta make dollars, but Harvard scholars could tell you what you do when he's earning for the collars. One I saw 30,000 straight independent. I have enough cash for you and your descendants. Instead of gold to return all that he's ended. And most end up broke when the 15 is ended. Blah! Freedom or death, we'll accept nothing less. We're taking the path, travel less for the rest. It started east of Europe, took it to the southwest. And follow it until it ends in freedom or death. Freedom or death, we'll accept nothing less. We're taking the path, travel less for the rest. It started east of Europe, took it to the southwest. And follow it until it ends in freedom or death. Yeah, East of Block 2004. What you know is no more. Yeah, fuck all you whack cunts. Give up the props or get stomped, dead beats. Judge and they see if freedom is near, or we can taste it, motherfuckers. Yeah. I'm the reason clandestine needs a cavalry, cause I'm too dope outside, they wanna battle me. Stop the threats, you rattle me before you rattle me. They're taught to take a whole state mad at me as flattery. You got pelican balls, I'm trapped with elephant balls. Our metaphors are better than yours, you know better than yours. It's set in the walls, Judge Rock and their aircraft carriers, set in hijack, crash through sound barriers.
Shit, I got styles already more complex. Got heads dodging their final test, phoning in bomb threats. I'm always on edge, like the coping on a half pipe. Breaking down these ass wipes, each word is your half-life. I'm all about it like a Tony Silver doco. Call me Dr. No, causing landfights when I rock a flow. Honestly though, the Southwest underestimated, blessed with hatred for phony flows we left
My
faded.
favorite Star Wars is not NYC in 83. Last year was 03 in the southwest of Sydney. Don't diss me unless you're looking for abuse. It's the Jigger Judge, cannibals and overproof. We're harsher than dick disses from your missus. Battle plan vicious to leave you sleeping with the fishes. The damage is malicious, can you manage to get with us? Nah, I think not, cause for the most part you're bitches.
Wars for robotic cyborgs. Wars with psychotic rhyme lords. Wars for idiotic dime whores. Don't fuck around, cunts, this is Star Wars. Wars for robotic cyborgs. Wars with psychotic rhyme lords. Wars for idiotic dime whores. Don't fuck around, cunts, this is Star Wars.
The devastators, making them bleed like fuck crossfighters. So let's let it commence. Some thought-provoking bitch slap accused and insult your intelligence. Thomas Rock, I call classic on wax, but I only fucking said that for more DJ to scratch. Word, cause that's part of the plan. Please understand, I could have a sex change and I'd still be the fucking man.
Come and rumble with the animals, or where's a muscle? I'm an animal, the mic's in the strap. I'll end this battle with a high-head tackle. Half of you midgets ain't even on my level. I'll fucking rap any night under the table. I'll take him to hell and back as a cripple. He's are hellbound, cannibals are underground, that I arm wrestle with the fucking devil.
Cunts to a runner is judged the human hummer, cause you don't want it like a fat bitch's number. If your woman's a stunner, I'm fucking her pipes up like a plumber. Don't pretend any road record runner. Punk, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. The most hated cause I put my distance on track. For 50 knives in my back, I'm still walking, a mouth full of gacho, I'm still talking. Morgs for robotic cyborgs, wars with psychotic rhyme lords, flaws, idiotic dime whores. Don't fuck around, cunts, this is Star Wars. Morgs for robotic cyborgs, wars with psychotic rhyme lords, flaws, idiotic dime whores. Don't fuck around, cunts, this is Star Wars. But this only heightens my senses to the cries of mother's pleas as another son slowly dies. And now I smell the stench of burned flesh rise. It is said that our wise men once said, one can only find peace when one is dead. I feel the breath of a bullet pass by my head. An army of men led by the hatred of generations. Medications for the wounded, dedications to fallen soldiers from Cupid. These stupid adults shoot Glocks and Colts for results with proof who is at fault. I feel a jolt, a gun butt in my back, and now I remember exactly where I'm at. And
I close my eyes. I close my eyes. I close my eyes. I close my eyes.
11 years old, this man's about to shoot. I guess they're trying to kill the problem at the root. He tells me don't defy, keep your eyes open wide, so I don't forget the scene and leave before I die. Now I understand how this man must have felt when a decade ago his fan was killed. My fate is sealed, but before I'm forced to leave, I catch a glimpse of my father's younger seed. Sobbing, psychologically he'll probably be scarred, destined to walk the same path. The cycle of violence will never repent or end, such as the mankind's thirst for revenge. I'm on the ledge with the gun to my head. I now just pray that my death fate avenged. I see the hammer cocked back and I hear a scream to escape where I've been. I hope it's a dream. So